Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the opportunity to address this conference on the maritime economy of the Indo-Pacific. I congratulate the Government of New Caledonia on organising this terrific initiative. The Australian Infrastructure Financing Facility for the Pacific is the Australian Government's flagship infrastructure financing program. Working together with countries and businesses throughout the region, the Australian Government is supporting transformational infrastructure projects. We work in sectors including telecommunications, renewable energy, transport, ports and maritime. Australia is committed to financing Pacific infrastructure that is high quality, resilient, maximises the creation of local jobs and economic opportunities. To date, Australia, through the AIFFP, has agreed to finance over 1.2 billion Australian dollars for 14 projects in 9 countries, with all projects adhering to the highest international standards on social and environmental safeguards. Now, as we all know, infrastructure in the Pacific region and Timor-Leste is critical to sustainable economic growth and poverty reduction. By improving regional infrastructure, Australia seeks to support the movement of goods, improve access to regional and global markets, as well as enabling access to healthcare services, education, water, energy and communications. We also recognise the need for building trade skills in the region so infrastructure investment can be locally delivered and locally maintained. And we are ensuring our procurement approaches embed requirements to hire local firms and local contractors and provide training opportunities to improve local capacity. We hope sincerely that New Caledonian firms will play a part in this effort. Local content is core to the design of our flagship project, Papua New Guinea Ports, where the AIFFP has partnered with the Papua New Guinea Ports Corporation and Government of Papua New Guinea to finance a 621 million Australian dollar investment to upgrade and refurbish priority ports across the country. This will include the upgrading of Lae Port to be the key deep-water port servicing Papua New Guinea's highlands and be the premier transshipment hub for the Pacific. This will benefit not only PNG, but our wider Pacific region as well. We are actively seeking partnerships to deliver on the infrastructure needs of the region and are exploring models of like-minded financing and cooperation. The AIFFP welcomes opportunities to work with partners, whether governments or businesses, to co-finance and deliver infrastructure investments. This includes working closely with or alongside partners such as the US, Japan, New Zealand, and, we hope, France. We are also working to increase our engagement with the private sector and are interested in providing more flexible funding arrangements which spread cost and risk and attract commercial capital for essential infrastructure. For example, alongside ANZ Fiji, the AIFFP has signed a 68.4 million Australian dollar loan to Airports Fiji. The loan will fund essential maintenance and capital works at Nadi International Airport and several outer island airports. And in Palau, the AIFFP has signed a 31.4 million Australian dollar financing package with Solar Pacific Pristine Power to build a solar facility and battery storage system. The solar facility will significantly deliver on Palau's clean energy objectives and reduce its reliance on expensive imported diesel fuel. Working with the US and Japan, we have jointly financed 2 submarine telecommunications projects, the East Micronesia Cable and the Palau Spur Cable. The East Micronesia Cable project was announced in 2021 and will connect an undersea fibre optic cable spanning the Federated States of Micronesia, Kiribati and Nauru. And we have committed joint grant financing of up to $95 million to deliver this cable to provide improved telecommunications access for up to 100,000 people in Kiribati, Nauru and FSM. The Palau Spur Cable was announced in 2020 and will connect Palau to a new undersea fibre optic cable spanning from Singapore to the west coast of the US. Through the AIFFP, Australia has contributed $10 million and is administering USAID's $4 million contribution. This joint initiative with Palau, Japan and the United States represents the first project under the Trilateral Partnership for Infrastructure investment in the Indo-Pacific. These cables will help increase the accessibility to digital government services, health and education, as well as promote economic growth through improved connection to worldwide markets and information. Both projects highlight Australia's commitment to partnerships that jointly deliver on critical telecommunications infrastructure and contribute to reliable and secure internet for the region, and reflect a vital step to support the region's recovery from the severe and ongoing impacts of COVID-19. Commitment to the Pacific region remains a central tenet of the Australian Government. Through the AIFFP, Australia is working with partner governments and the private sector to finance high-quality infrastructure that is responsive to the needs of our Pacific partners.